Newspaper Articles by Mark Twain, Section 1. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. Newspaper Articles written by Mark Twain. Section 1. Territorial Enterprise, October 1862. Territorial Enterprise, Nevada Territory. Territorial Enterprise, October 1st, 1862. Local Column. A Gale. About 7 o'clock Tuesday evening, September 30th, a sudden blast of wind picked up a shooting gallery, 2 lodging-houses, and a drug-store from their tall wooden stilts, and set them down again some 10 or 12 feet back of their original location, with such a degree of roughness as to jostle their insides into a sort of chaos. There were many guests in the lodging-houses at the time of the accident, but it is pleasant to reflect that they seized their carpet-sacks and vacated the premises with an alacrity suited to the occasion. No one hurt. The Indian troubles on the overland route. 12 or 15 emigrant wagons arrived here on Monday evening, and all but 5 moved on towards California yesterday. One of the 5 wagons which will remain in the city is in charge of a man from Story County, Iowa, who started across the plains on the 5th of May last, in company with a large train composed principally of emigrants from his own section. From him we learn the following particulars. When in the vicinity of Raft River, this side of Fort Hall, the train was attacked, in broad daylight, by a large body of Snake Indians. The emigrants, taken entirely by surprise, for they had apprehended no trouble, made but a feeble resistance, and retreated, with a loss of 6 men and 1 woman of their party. The Indians also captured the teams belonging to 13 wagons, together with a large number of loose cattle and horses. The names of those killed in the affray are as follows: Charles Bullwinkle from New York, William Moats, George Adams, and Elizabeth Adams, and 3 others whose names our informant had forgotten. The survivors were overtaken on the afternoon by a train numbering 111 wagons, which brought them through to Humboldt. They occasionally discovered the dead bodies of emigrants by the roadside. At one time 12 corpses were found, at another 4, and at another 2, all minus their scalps. They also saw the wrecks of many wagons destroyed by the Indians. Shortly after the sufferers by the fight recorded above had joined the large train, it was also fired into in the night by a party of Snake Indians, but the latter, finding themselves pretty warmly received, drew off without taking a scalp. About a week before these events transpired, a party of emigrants numbering 40 persons was attacked near City Rocks by the same tribe of uncivilized pirates. 5 young ladies were carried off, and, it is thought, women and children in all to the number of 15. All the men were killed except one, who made his escape and arrived at Humboldt about the 20th of September. This train was called the Methodist train, which was not altogether inappropriate, since the whole party knelt down and began to pray as soon as the attack was commenced. Every train which has passed over that portion of the route in the vicinity of City Rocks since the 1st of August has had trouble with the Indians. When our informant left Humboldt, several wagons had just arrived whose sides and covers had been transformed into magnified nutmeg graters by Indian bullets. The Snakes corralled the train, when a fight ensued, which lasted 48 hours. The whites cut their way out, finally, and escaped. We could not learn the number of killed and wounded at this battle. More Indian troubles. Mr. L. F. Yates, who arrived in this city a few days since from Pike's Peak, has given us the following particulars of a fight his train had on the 8th of last August, about 1½ miles this side of the junction of the Landers Cut-off and Fort Bridge roads. Their train consisted of 15 wagons and 40 men, with a number of women and children. The train was attacked while passing along
Sample complete. Ready to continue?